YouTube family, it's Lorraine, also known as Xena VSG Warrior Princess. Whew, I'm so sorry that it's been so long since my last update. So I guess I should just start off with my numbers. It has been, what, 10 days? 10 days since surgery. My surgery was October the 8th, 2014. And my surgeon was Dr. Charles Procter Jr. out of Buckhead Surgical Associates here in Atlanta, Georgia. And the surgery was done through Piedmont Atlanta Hospital. And I have to say, he is incredible. Love my surgeon. He just, you know, makes you feel comfortable. And I knew everything that was going to happen. Everything. I mean, he pretty much kept me educated the whole way. So that I really liked. And I did have my surgery videotaped, and I'm still working on piecing some of that together, because right now it got recorded in 2 parts, so I need to merge the 2 together. And then my surgeon has got to do the narration for it, because there was no voice. So, and then I will be posting it, and it's actually pretty cool. And you know, I felt even better once I actually got to watch my own surgery. So that was really cool. I was like, ooh, okay, I wonder how long it's going to take him to stop that bleeder. And so I just kind of laughed about some of it, and of course when I said that to him too, he was laughing too. So it was kind of like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So, you know, it was just really cool. And I don't know, I mean, it might gross you out, you know, I'll put a warning sign ahead of time for that. But so yeah, I give, you know, that's just, my background is also veterinary medicine. So, you know, my hands have been in, you know, surgery, but 4-legged critters. But I digress. So I want to get right to the stats. So thank you so much, Dr. Procter. You're awesome. You're the best. The best here in Atlanta, Georgia is Buckhead Surgical Associates. I will tell you that. At least that's my viewpoint. So, but anyway, let's get to the pounds lost. Now, I've started at 347, but technically we have it as me starting at 331, because I was 347 when my primary physician, when her and I talked about me going to have bariatric surgery. And so I'd already kind of started doing the best that I could to, you know, increase exercise, swimming, you know, really making sure that my diet was clean as much as possible, more than it already was. And excuse me. And so my surgeon, we decided that my actual starting weight is 331, because that's how much I was, God, I can't even talk, how much I weighed when I came in for my consult the first time with him. So from 331, and then from there to my pre-op diet, let's see, there was 331, and then I went down to 326, I think, at one point. And then when I started my pre-op diet, I had gone down to 317. So from here forward, I'll always just say, hey, you know, starting 347, day before surgery, 317. So I had lost 30 pounds, I guess you could say, prior to surgery. And now with surgery, so from October the 8th until just literally a week, because my first pre-op appointment was on last Thursday. And I weighed in, are you ready? Drum roll. 296. That's right. You heard me. 296. That is 21 freaking pounds, people. So yeah, this shit works. So if you're in doubt, we all are, I think, too, in the beginning. So yeah, that is like crazy. 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 Okay, so yeah, so I am officially out of the 300s. I am so happy. I never even thought that was going to be possible for me when I was trying so hard on my own, which seemed like it was just, oh, it was so painful, you know. So I mean, I think that is more painful than having this surgery itself. Yeah, okay, you know what, 24 hours, the first 24 to 48 hours, not so hot, you know. I mean, who feels great anyway within the first 24 hours of surgery? Although I have to say, later that day and the next day, I mean, I did get to go home. I didn't have to stay 2 nights. Thought I was going to have to stay 2 nights, but I didn't. So one night, that was it. And so I came home. Of course, you know, my Aunt Judy being here. So it was great, you know. You know, yeah, it was hard, you know. I'll tell you what my best friend has been also trying to make sure I get the liquids, and that has helped to make sure that I don't gulp stuff down. I've really been enjoying my tropical sugar-free popsicles. You know, I hate artificial sweeteners, but let me tell you, I mean, because when your mouth is so dry, those were a lifesaver for me. When I first came home, it was like, you know, having that cold, wet, I don't even know if I should go any further with that, cold, wet, icy popsicle in my mouth feeling. So anyway, moving right along. Okay, so yeah, I've and then at my first pre-op appointment, I was okay to move forward with pureed foods. So I tell you. And before you go, well, for me, before I had to go in, I had to do what's called the egg test. And I will tell you, you know, he even had warned me, like, okay, you know, you probably might only get in like a couple bites, but you're supposed to take a little bite, chew really good, wait 5 minutes, and then take a second bite. And then, so I only got down half the egg in itself. Half of one scrambled egg. Hello, people. I used to love having, what, 3-4 egg omelet with oozy goozy yummy Gruyere cheese and herbs and veggies. Oh, man. Yeah. Half a scrambled egg. One scrambled egg? Insane. Okay. So, and I was okay with that. So I was able to graduate to pureed foods. Now, I have to tell you, that egg was the most orgasmic egg ever. That's right. I was in that taste. Anything other than liquid, that was like incredible. I got tired of having soup. Soups were good. Cream, you know, you're supposed to do the cream condensed soup. Well, you know, me and dairy are not friends. So it was really hard. I always kind of had that feeling here in my chest, that really fullness feeling and kind of cramping. But I made it through. So I ended up doing a lot of broths, different flavored broths with the unflavored protein. My favorite was this French onion broth. And I mixed in the ungery, 1 scoop of that, and whipped it up. And oh man, that was good. That was probably one of my favorites. Some of the infused broths that I did back on my grocery haul, there was one. And there was a Thai ginger or a Thai ginger infused broth. That son of a bitch was flaming hot. I mean, I like hot, okay? And I had that before surgery. When I had to do my liquid diet beforehand, I drank some of that broth. I was like, holy mother, hell no. I definitely wasn't going to be able to have it after surgery, let me tell you. That shit was hot. I'm like, Thai, where? You know? I mean, I had to add more chicken broth to it in order to just thin it out. And I added just a teeny bit of coconut milk to it just to kind of, I mean, I've lived in New Mexico, I've lived in Texas, and this girl here likes her hot sauce, okay? And loves red and green chilies. And I'm talking about chilies, okay? But that shit, stuff was hot. I was like, there's no flavor but hot to this stuff. So, I don't know. I don't recommend it. It didn't do anything for me. Then again, if you're probably going to use that as a base to make some sort of Thai dish, yeah. But I wouldn't drink it as part of our liquid diet. it. Anyway, I digress. So, moving right along. So yeah, the first egg was completely orgasmic. It was delicious. And I was like, oh God, it was like heaven. Ooh. So then my first actual meal that I sat down with, that I measured out, I just had to have refried beans. Like I said, I love hot food. You know, I love Mexican. I love Tex-Mex. I love New Mexican. And let me tell you, I took the refried beans and I put a little bit of some salsa in there just to spice it up. And then I had taken some canned chicken, not my favorite, but it's the best I could do, probably to have moisture and not just dry chicken. And so I took that, the canned chicken, I threw that stuff with a little bit of chicken broth into my magic bullet, whipped that up so it was mush, pureed, liquid stuff, and I just added it to the beans. So I had the quarter cup of refried beans, quarter cup of the pureed chicken, together with a teaspoon of the salsa, just for some extra flavor, and that was it. And I'll tell you what, I was like, ooh, okay, chicken tacos, chicken enchiladas. You know, me and my food porn, I love it. You know, it just gives me more ideas, and I can just envision, and call me crazy. It's not like punishment for myself, because I actually like it. So, but anyway, I just want to thank everybody for all their support out there, and for all your well wishes for when I had surgery. I thank you so much, and the support has been phenomenal. So if you're watching me for the first time, just know that if you're not making YouTube videos, you need to start making them, because you're going to want to have them so that you can see how far you've come. Because we're going to hit a point where, you know, that weight loss is going to slow down. We're going to feel like, oh my gosh, this isn't working for me now. And, you know, we'll have that to go back to. So you people who are not making YouTube videos that are part of our community, start now. Anyway, plus we want to help you. We want to support you through your journey too. So, yeah, I just really wanted to come give you an update, let you know everything's going great. And yes, you know, the questions you all posted for my Aunt Judy, she has them. We had been really tied up with some stuff while she was here. So, believe it or not, I mean, she was here 3 weeks. God bless her. And we yet to have to make the video, but she's still going to make it. And I'm still doing that giveaway. So, hold on to your hats, okay? Because it is definitely coming. We're definitely not forgetting about that. And I always believe in making sure that follow through is done. So, anyway, you know, I'm so happy that everyone, my surgery sisters, are on the other side. Dixie is doing great. Serena and Betty Lou Who, and oh my gosh, there's so many others. Who I know Hardboiled Heather, she's coming up. Gosh, I think hers is tomorrow. So Heather, I wish you all the best. Know that I'm sending you love and positive energy. Yes, my sister, I am. I love you, girl. You're awesome. Melly May is looking hot as usual, doing her 5Ks in her all pink, and I love those flamingo glasses. So, and everyone is doing so great. Lindsay, VSG Bulldog. Oh, be a wolf. Oh, be a fucking wolf. That's what she says. Yeah, so she is looking phenomenal. And Lisa just had her surgery, Slenderella. So we are, her and the real Share Bear, can't wait till y'all come back to the United States. Keeping y'all in my prayers, definitely, for sure. So hang in there. All will be good when you get back, and it gets better when you get home. So Lisa, hang in there. Just know that I've been sending love your way, because I know it can be a little daunting at times. So just know that we all love you, and we're here to support you. So can't wait to have you back, and that way we can check on you some more, and just know that we love you. So it is 15 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. So I just want to say, everybody, thanks so much, and I will be making another video soon. I got some catching up to do, so I will be doing some other videos this week with some of the little concoctions that I have been coming up with for myself, for my pureed food, some good stuff, not so good stuff, and but anyway, oh, Lauren Dayton, I have to tell you, I finally found LA Quark at Whole Foods. Yeah, lemon yogurt, that's my favorite, I have to say. The plain and the lemon. Oh, that's another thing I added to my refried beans and my chicken. I added 1 tablespoon of zero fat Greek yogurt. So I kind of have these all protein flavors. A little bit of the yogurt, a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of the refried beans. So it all kind of made this yummy, creamy, almost like as if I had a filling to an enchilada. So, yeah, delicious. So, anyway, I'm just rambling on now. So I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you all very soon. I love you bunches.